It's working? Okay. Are you able to? Okay, I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen? Only that? You're unable to see my screen. Ask Argadeep to join that link he has sent, na? It's coming. Screen you're able to see. It's coming. I think there is a lag. What am I typing now? What are you able to see in your screen? You're in that screen only? Okay. You should be able to see Campus Technology. So I think some 4-5 seconds ka there is a lag. Okay. So Swati, yeah. So Swati, what you do at 2:30, you go downstairs and sit, and you keep viewing the streaming. In case some questions or something is there, you let me know. Once the session is over, I need to know what messages and all. I should be. Yeah. The chat should be open here. Type something and send in chat. Yes, it's coming.
So they will ask questions in chat box.
If they ask, just let me know. I can check from here actually. But if there is any issue, you're unable to see, hear me. Can you hear me? That you check?
You told that time and now it's few seconds late.
That's okay. But where is it capturing from? Because both my mics are mute. YouTube also is on mute, and the other one is also on mute.
But 10 seconds of difference.
Yeah, but where is it capturing the? Okay. Anyways, no problem.
For every new institution, we do this orientation. We can do one video and we can send them.
Yeah. See, right now we have to share this live stream link to the college. So I think if now whatever we talk will be recorded in the stream. Okay.
Who will join? Only faculties?
Only faculties.
under like what color you are using? What chair? Actually, this means it is not. And why
Check.
whatever you are so many food. Beautiful. Completely. See.
Opposite, you know, touchable opposite, you know. That's what
That
you
is
use.
also not working.
Not okay, you know.
That one is working.
Check.
See, this is working. Highlight is not working.
Should be work.
It's important. Yeah, I have
Argati has to start streaming from 3
so many of the
for the other college.
Navigation
She's
has to
not
be on.
watching so many.
Please remind him once.
Did you leave anything?
Just do it.
Ellen to join
Just do it.
He knows, so just remind him 3 o'clock is starting.
And after that, you do it.
Wait, I haven't used now. You should use flat list.
Instead of that.
Create that React fragment, create one component. Okay. There should be one component that will be only vendor. Leave that thing.
It's a good topic.
I know I'm not able to use like do I need to wrap it here?
So, why is it to do the React fragment?
That doesn't matter, yeah. It is already wrapped.
Do it from ChatGPT.
Thank you.
జాయిన్ అయ్యింది ఏం లేదు మీట్ అయ్యింది అన్నారు फॉन्ट साइज नहीं यूज कर सकते हैं क्यों नहीं मैं बताता हूँ कार्ड में कैसे चेंज करते हैं ये मैंने कैसे किया है वो और हम बोल कैसे बोल कैसे
I have not shared my screen.
यहाँ पर तुमने फॉन्ट पे बोल दिया था ना
Now I have shared. You're able to see the screen now? How half? No, that might be because of. No? Who Argadeep called? It's coming like this. So close this chat. Full screen कर दो. Just full screen. This is not full screen.
कार्ड में कैसे वेरिंग यूज कर सकते हैं
Should we choose something here? Ratio.
ये मेरा कार्ड में कहाँ गया
स्क्रीन
Anything we have to adjust here?
In OBS, from OBS, you can adjust the screen.
From where? From settings?
No, ma'am, go to OBS Studio,
Okay.
and there you can see the screen in the top. Click on it.
Hmm.
Red color box will come
Yes,
up. You can
yes.
adjust from there only.
No, see.
Click on the screen. Yes, ma'am. Click on the screen.
I have done. You see?
Same.
And that red color, ma'am, you can adjust from there. Red color box.
No, but फिर भी ये पूरा adjust करना थोड़ा मुश्किल है. Just see now how it is coming. Wait. Go back to YouTube.
मैम इसको फुल स्क्रीन करके एक बार ट्राई कीजिए.
किसको?
Give it zoom it came now.
OBS स्टूडियो को फुल स्क्रीन कर दो.
OBS Studio को?
Now little bit it came.
मेरा ऐसे सही है.
It's very zoomed in, no?
There you zoom out to that.
Everything will change. That's why. This only.
Now it is going that side. You can move this side. Yes?
No, I can't.
Zoom. Why it is like that lines?
Very good afternoon to all of you. Do let me know if you want me to wait for some more time or if we can begin.
Good afternoon, Pooja.
Good afternoon, sir.
We will go ahead, madam. Otherwise, they have some cutoff again, buses, transport, all those things.
Okay. Okay, sir. All right. We'll begin.
Maybe
then.
up to 3:15 minutes like that.
Okay, perfect. Okay, a very good afternoon to all of you. Before we begin, since many of the faculties are, seeing me for the first time, I'd like to give a brief introduction. So I'm Pooja Vasudev. I head the accreditation and project management team in Campus.Technology. And in today's session, I would like to show you the software which basically will aid in data processing, and it's like a data repository. So right now what is happening, many institutions, they will be applying for multiple accreditations, be it NAC, NIRF, NBA. So this portal basically helps you to collate all of the data and generate reports simultaneously for multiple accreditations. You don't have to give the same data again and again, depending on what accreditation that the institution is applying to. So we are trying to make it easier for the faculties to add data. So basically we will be collecting the data only once, and the portal will help to generate reports in different formats. So that's the objective behind developing such a software. And do not worry, since you're using it for the first time, you might have a lot of queries regarding the flow or how to add the data. We are here.
Ms. Pooja, you are breaking up. Is it?
Sir, actually,
from my end, or is it for everyone?
Can other faculties also let me know
So,
if
Sai
I'm
sir,
audible?
you clear gunda? Sai sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Harikrishnan, sir. It's clear.
it's clear. I think it's for me there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please carry on.
All right. I was just saying that yes, since all of you are using the portal for the first time, you might have a lot of queries or questions. Our team is here to help you out. We will share a detailed video tutorial, of the session, of today's session. You can go through it and start adding the data. Maybe after a couple of days, maybe after 4 or 5 days, we will schedule another call, maybe a session like this, where, in case you have any queries, we will answer them, immediately. So this is our login page. We have sent out the user ID passwords for all the faculties to the respective coordinators. In case you have not received it, you can get in touch with them, or if some name is missing from the database, the coordinators can send it back to us. We will create the user ID passwords and send it out again. I will use a demo login for today. As soon as you log in with your credentials, you have a nice looking dashboard. This basically represents any data that you add in our portal. We have a lot of options available on the portal. We have LMS, we have other things. But in today's session, I would like to specifically focus on faculty personal data. When I say personal data, it could be projects, it could be publications, patents, your fellowship, awards, consultancy. These details we will be focusing on today. So let's look at the first option that is available. So here you have the menu. Click on the first one, personal CAS data, and you can click on projects. When you click on projects, this dashboard shows some number because it's a demo account, but when you log in, it will be empty. As and when you add data, it will show some graph and tell you, how much data has been added. We have given an option here, add. Just click on that add button, and you have a simple form given. You just need to fill in this form. The first one is the project name, then it says agency name if it is government or non-government, depending, DST, FIST, whatever it is, whatever project it is, please fill in the data. Then we have something called type. Is it university funded? Is it external funding, RUSA, TechIP? We have given some options that are required by different accrediting and ranking bodies. You can select the appropriate option. You can select the academic year for which you are trying to fill the data, department name, how much amount has been sanctioned, you can type the amount, level of the project, then duration in year. So once you fill up this form, you can simply click on add. Now whatever you add will be displayed in a table like this. Now what we have done, the beauty of the portal is that as an individual faculty, you need not worry about which metric it maps to. That is done internally. So when you add your data, all you have to do is add your data. It will automatically get mapped to relevant metrics wherever it is required, depending on what accreditation you're going to. It could be NAC, it could be NIRF. Depending on it, it is already internally mapped. All you have to do is add your data. Here, once you scroll to the right hand side, you have multiple options. One is the delete button. Of course, you can delete it. Editing is pretty simple. You can just double click the box here and you can just update it. So editing is very simple. Just double click any field, double click, you will be able to edit that field. We also have an option called check document. Now what is this check document? We have integrated all of our modules with AI. What it does is it is trying to make your work much more simpler. Any document, for example, if it's a project, you might have a project sanction letter. Now if you upload that sanction letter here, we have given two options. One is a PDF, the second one is an image. Depending on whatever format your document is in, just click the option, choose the particular file. If it's a PDF, just choose the file and upload it. If it is a PDF, click on check PDF. If it is an image, click on check image. As soon as you upload this document, it will tell you if the document is valid or not. Now, how is it validating? It is validating against the data you have added for that particular entry, because each entry has a check document button. So whichever entry button, check document button you're clicking, it will verify your document against the data that is added. So, even before your coordinator tells you that this might not be an appropriate document, you will get a feedback. It will tell you there is a 10% match, there is 20% deviation. It will tell you, it will check this and let you know if the document is appropriate or not. Now that is for check document. Then here, as other options, let me show you. We also have the next option, that is publications. Same thing, the process is exactly the same. You click on add, it will give you a form. You will have to fill the form, department name, title of the publication, journal, calendar year. Some are drop downs, some options are drop downs. You can just choose the option, ISSN number, article link, all of this you can fill, and you can click on document link. Okay, now every data we have given an option called document link. Document link is nothing but any supporting document you want to upload. Now the check document lets you verify, but let's say once you verify, the document has to be uploaded, so you can put it as a document link. But what link can you put here? It can be a Google Drive link, OneDrive link, whatever it is, but make sure that it is publicly accessible. So basically, if we are checking your data, if there is some privacy setting, we might not be able to access the document. So make sure that it is open so that the document can be verified. You can upload that link and click on add, and your information will get added. It will display here. The process is exactly the same. You can double click on any of the entries here to edit it, and click on check document. You can choose a PDF or image to validate that entry, and click on check here, and you will get a feedback on what the document, if the document is okay or not. That's about it. So you're done with adding your data. Similarly, we have patents. Process again is the same. Here we have few additional features. Let me talk about that as well. Here, put the title, patent number, when the patent was given, sponsoring agency, all of this you can add. And you can, same thing, document link, patent grant certificate, if you have that document link you can put, and you can add the data. Now if you see here, we have something called microphone. Basically this feature we have given because sometimes you might be on the go and you want to add the data. You can just dictate it. So let's say you click on the start button, you can dictate the title, and if the title, it has typed it properly based on your voice command, you can click on set title. It will set the title. I am unable to use this feature because my mic is being used in the Google Meet, but if you use it when you're logged in, you should be able to set it. Then if you're not okay with it, you can reset it or you can stop. Similarly, click the start button. Whatever you type, depending on what you're typing, so if it is set title, it will set it to the title. If it is a patent number, it will set it to the patent number. So you can use this microphone feature to dictate the data. That is another additional option that we have given. So the process is exactly the same. Like I said, you just need to fill up the form. Other than that, we also have fellowships and awards. Here in fellowships and awards, again click on the add button. You can add the fellowship details or award details. Document link can be pasted here, and you can click on the add button. You can come back here, check what you have added, and then you can edit or delete. Wherever we feel that some verification is required, we have given the check document button. Wherever we feel that is not required, we have simply given an edit and delete button. Then we also have consultancy, PhD guideship, seminar participated. Now let's check seminar participated. Here again we have given all of the possible option. We have also included an option called amount reimbursed. Now this data we will be verifying against the finance data as well. Any reimbursement or any amount that you have received for attending seminars and conferences, if you add it here, we will get that verified against with the finance team. So there will be 2 steps of verification for certain data. Process again exactly same as previous. You fill in the entire form, click on add. It will display here. You can delete it, edit it, depending on what activity you want to do. So what all options we have here: projects, publication, patent, fellowship, consultancy, PhD guideship, seminar, books and chapters. That is all. So until books and chapters, you need to add your personal data. Now we had a couple of questions last time, and I think I've answered it, but let me repeat it. Whenever you have published, if it's a book, if you've written a book and the affiliated college name or the institution name is not the current institution that you're working with, then it cannot be added. Please make sure that it's either Mallaradi University or Mallaradi Institute of Technology, right? So that name has to be there in your affiliating institute name for publications and books. If not, the data cannot be added, because your previous data, I think the institution that you worked with previously, they would have added anyway. So you cannot take credit here. So please make sure while you're adding the data, it is after you have joined the institution. So that's about a few things that you need to keep in mind. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Anything that you want me to answer. Any specific question, queries? Any questions, sir? Ma'am, sir, any?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, this is Dr. Pawan.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, actually, all of us, most of us, we have this Scopus ID from another institute, previous institutes.
Okay.
So even publications also, we got this H index and I index and everything from those institutions.
Right.
Currently, you are mentioning that it has to be naming only publications in Mallaradi University.
Correct.
So whether our
Sir, it is clear that Malla affiliate your publications affiliated to the present institution, that only you have to enter here.
Yes.
Because we are going for accreditation for Mallaradi University.
yes, sir.
If you will document earlier publications, you forget about that. That is not useful for Mallaradi University affiliation. In your personal resume, they may be there. It is useful to use your personal resume, but not for the accreditation with respect to Mallaradi University. That is clear.
Yes, sir. But the Scopus ID could be the same without any problem.
No, Scopus ID, if you change the institution, automatically Scopus ID will be generated, new Scopus ID will be generated.
Okay.
I think so. You can check.
Okay.
Suppose you have published any recent publication with Mallaradi University affiliation,
Yes, sir.
then you check your ID, sir, it might be changed already.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
All right. So there is a
For
question.
different institutions, we get different Scopus IDs, sir.
Not institutions, sir, other IDs. Other IDs.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. When you publish
Institution,
with different affiliation
if you are other publishing in a new institution, I think new ID will be generated automatically. You can check it. With the previous ID, where you published with your previous institution, and new ID, where you published with Mallaradi institution, you can check it in other IDs. Okay, in the Scopus database. And only Mallaradi University's affiliated papers only you have to upload in this dashboard, in this platform. Okay, sir. Clear, sir? Any other thing?
I think there is a question, sir, here. They're asking about the password change. So if you can see my screen here, there is an option called settings. In that, you have change password option. You can change your password as soon as you log in, because we have given a default password for all of you. You can log in and change the password from the settings option that is available here. Any other questions? Anything else you want me to answer?
Ask for people to check anybody waiting in the lobby.
So I think, sir, that
YouTube streaming also.
100, they'll have to join through YouTube streaming.
Okay, it is full, I think. Okay.
Yes. I sorry, sir, we can't hear you.
Any other thing in the dashboard, Pooja ji, or to, any other features you want to show today in the dashboard for faculty?
Sir, right now, other than personal data, we can also, I think we have a little bit of time. Let me also show you few other things. Now, here under the accreditation button, you have something called event list. Now, any let's say once you're done adding personal data, there might be criteria coordinators who are trying to generate the activity report. It could be any activity. It could be your NSS NCC activity, sports cultural or FDP conducted, any such activity conducted by the institution. You can use our portal to generate an activity report. So simply go to accreditation, click on events list. Here we have given both options. You can either add the activity one by one, or you could use a bulk upload format. There is an Excel format given here. You can add the activity details. Now, what are these activity details? Here if you see what all we are asking. We are asking the academic year, event name, which department has conducted the activity, start date, description. Description is nothing but like a 2-line or 3-liner information about what the activity was. If you have some brochures, reports, you can upload. Coordinator name, type of activity, level. So these some basic information we are asking. Once you have added this basic information, if you scroll to the right hand side, we have multiple options here. One, of course, the delete button. Check document. If you already have a brochure and a report, you want to check it, you can use the check document button, or you can simply click on AI report. Now this AI report, basically using whatever basic information you have given, it will generate a activity report as required by NAC. So here there are some specific information it requires, like objective, outcome, all of that will be included as part of the report. Just click on AI report, it will generate that report for you. So this can be exported. Now this is almost 85 to 95% it is correct, but so let's say you want to add a photograph or you want to make it more customized, you can make changes to it. So you can simply download the report and you can add the photographs and make it final. I think my demo account, my credits are over. So every account, when you're trying to generate this AI report, we will give you some credits. Since you're using the AI module, it will work on credit. So this credit by default all the faculties will be getting, and once you have this credits, you can start generating the report. And similarly, we also have other options. Let me show you.
Pooja,
Yes.
Pooja, what is the difference between publications in personal tab and publications in journal tab?
Here, no, here, so this is not for adding the personal data. Now this journal tab is basically, we have a feature where if a college has you want some publication to be peer reviewed, so we have an option where you can upload your publication for public and then they can peer review it for you, and you can use it in your institution's publication. This is a different feature. But adding your already existing publications should be done under personal and CAS data here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So here I was talking about your brochures. Now the first feature I told you, you can generate a report. The second one, you can also generate a brochure. If you do not have a brochure, it will generate the content that needs to go into your brochure. Again, brochure also has some some rules, some information that it needs to have according to NAC. So that also will be generated using, and we also have a circular in case you have not generated a circular when the activity happened, because circular is a mandatory document. You can click on AI circular so that it can generate the circular. So report, brochure and circular can be generated for any activity. Here if you see all possible types of activity we have given, you can check the type: FDP, seminar, conference, extension, skill development. So these are some main activities that NAC focuses on. So you can choose any of this to start generating your documents basically. That is another feature I wanted to talk about, and that's about it. I think for today I would also like to schedule another session for COPO attainment module, because that will take me some more time to explain, since there are a lot of features, lot of information that you need to add, and I don't want to overwhelm the faculties also. So today we have spoken about all the personal data, where you will add your personal information associated with your Malla Reddy Institute of Technology or Malla Reddy University, and then you can also try the accreditation feature here, which is events list. We also have some other features like qualitative report you can generate policies, draft policies can be generated here. So all of this can be done, and in case you have some geotag photos but you're not sure if it is geotagged or not, that can be verified. You can upload the image here and then it will tell you if it is geotagged or not. If it is geotagged, latitude, longitude information will be fetched from the photo, but if it is not geotagged, it will stay blank. So these are some features that I want you to try out, and then maybe in a couple of days, I would say maybe after 3-4 days, we can have another session for answering the queries. If someone is unable to add the data, we would like to answer them, you can join a working session. So for every institution, what we do, we organize something called a working session. What we do is the bridge, the Google Meet will be open for like 2-3 hours. So let's say from 2 to 4, the bridge will be open. Anyone who has joined the bridge, they can talk to the technical support team and get the queries answered. So this is something that we can do in case you have some queries or you're unable to add the data. And other than that, like I said, once this session is over today, we will send the tutorial, video tutorial or the recording of the session for your reference, and you can start trying to add the data and documents from today. I will talk to the coordinators to set up another working session, like I said, for query answering only after maybe 3-4 days, so that you also. Any other questions?
Any questions, sir? Quickly you can ask. Okay, Pooja ji, I will forgot to add you in that.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, event list, what is the level? Only
individual departments need not add. Whichever is the extension activity team, only you will have to take the responsibility of adding the events, or else there will be duplication. Yeah.
Tyagarajan is the coordinator for institute level.
Okay.
So
Then sir, you can go ahead and add it. So just make sure that multiple people are not adding the same data. That is all.
Okay. So by chance, if multiple entries are there, what is the way system will detect or not?
We will anyways check it, sir. But while adding, if we take precautions, we can avoid that extra work. That is all. The system will be able to remove the duplicates. But what happens when I and my colleague
take care, but.
So no, what happens, sir? I and my colleague adding the same data, even if there is one word difference, it will take it as a different activity, because that's how the duplicates work. Even if there is a slight difference for the same activity, then it will be considered as 2. So especially for activities and events, they can decide as to which coordinator is adding. Not everybody needs to add. It can be given to the particular coordinator, and because there is a bulk upload option, they can use it to upload. Any other questions?
No, even in my journal papers also, I am the first author. Suppose I have added my data. Mr. Hari is the second author in the same paper. Without knowing he has added.
In that case, it is okay, sir. You both of you have to take credit for it. Personal data, there is no problem. There can be duplicates in publications and books, but only in the activities, that events where you are adding, right? Only that. Personal data, there is no problem.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Any questions from anybody, sir? Or shall we close? Is already 3 minutes is left.
Okay.
Anyhow, we will have series of meetings, sir. You just try.
Yeah, it might be done with one session anyway.
Yeah, so sir,
I
let
think
them
for now
go
we
through the
can close.
tutorial,
Let's
go through the
have-
video and try
Yeah.
it for the next couple of days.
Yes, yes.
We can have another session in the coming
Okay.
day someday. Okay.
Yes.
Friday there will be more queries to come.
All
Okay,
right, sir.
Pooja ji, thank
All
you.
right, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you for joining the session. We will send the tutorial to
Thank
the
you.
coordinators. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.